What's your name? Where are you from? And what do you do?
Right, my name's Flints. That's Flints. My artist name is ManLikeFlints. I'm a rapper, producer, and I'm from Croydon. But Croydon, that's like Fulton Heath and Norbury, which kind of goes into South London. Do you know what I mean? Like people don't really know that Croydon actually isn't London. But yeah, that's me. That's where I'm from. Those areas.
I know that Croydon has always kind of played a bit of a role within the music scene, in particular, what's going on the streets. Can you tell us a little bit about all of that from your experience being there?
I think what it is that it's a bad area. I mean, I don't want to like highlight Croydoners and say, oh yeah, don't go there or anything like that. There is good, positive energy there. But because a lot of people from the streets obviously go through a lot of stuff. That's the reason why you've got a lot of people coming out of Croydon with a lot to say, because there's a lot that goes on there. Do you know what I mean? So I think the drama that everyone goes through, it sort of kind of ignites in them to make the music that they do, and then obviously the listeners feeling the stuff that they go through the music. Do you know what I mean? So that's the reason why it's proper popular. That's why you got loads of people from Croydon coming out and blowing it up. Do you know what I mean? Because it's real.
So, with that in mind, why do you do what you do?
I do music because I just love it. Like from when I was young, I was addicted to my radio cassette player. Do you know what I mean? It was just me and the cassette player. Do you know what I mean? So literally all I've ever known is just literally just music. So obviously getting older now, I've obviously picked up the pen. But saying that, at the time when I was like in, let's say, coming out of primary school, going into secondary school, everybody used to MC. Now, like even a person who wasn't even like a music person, they had a 16 bars. Do you know what I mean? So it was one of those ones where everybody spat. But obviously, me being a proper music person, I obviously had the hottest 16 in it. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, from there now, people are like, "No, you're sick, you're sick, you're sick." And then obviously we just started making music, like proper actual tracks instead of just a 16 bar. And then like we used to bang on the tables in class and actually like do a whole set, like literally bar for bar, like each person just banging, just making beats on the table. So like, yeah, just proper, just music. Yeah, so.
You were just describing what life was like in Croydon. And according to the media, and this is the media, not me, Croydon is highlighted as one of the major problem areas in the UK for all the madness. You could have easily fallen into the trap of what life was on the streets.
Yeah, yeah.
So how did you manage to kind of pull yourself away from that and go, right, that's not me, and music is what I'm going to focus on?
I think personally, that's from my parents, because I actually was in the mix. But for some reason, I just was never like the bad boy. I was around the bad boys, but for some reason, I generally just didn't get involved in the madness. And I think subconsciously, it's my dad telling me my right from wrongs, my mum telling me my right from wrongs. So even though everything's going on, I'm still aware that, boy, you know what, that's not really the thing to do. So when them man there are going, do you know what I mean, to go and do a hit or whatever it is, I know, do you know what, I might just like, you know what I mean, just chill here, make up an excuse to just chill or whatever, innit? So I never really got deep in it for that reason. Do you know what I mean? Subconsciously, I just know I just know my right from wrongs, innit? Do you know what I mean? And I never chased hype. Like I didn't feel like I needed to do something bad to be someone, which I know that a lot of people was doing. So for me, yeah, just, and then in terms of staying with music, obviously it's something that I love, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So once I said to myself, do you know what? Let me completely stay away from these guys. What was left? Just my music. Do you know what I mean? So that's the reason why I'm still just doing that, innit? And I'm not in a no. I haven't got no convictions, nothing like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, God bless my parents.
Until a few weeks ago, if I'm honest, I hadn't heard of you. You did a one-take performance, and I have to say, it's one of the best one-take performances that I've witnessed here for various reasons, you know, like the energy in particular. How are you that good? And I've never heard of you.
That's a good question, actually, you know. Do you know what it is, yeah? It's my work rate. And my work rate sort of kind of went, you know, throughout my life, it's been up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's due to, I'm not going to lie to you, drug problems and alcohol problems. Do you know what I mean? So every single time where I would go into that section, that's when I'd dip. And then I'd say, do you know what? Let me allow that. And then I'd start, you know, concentrating on my music again. And then I'd go up and then I'd go, fuck it, let's get high again. And then I'd stop doing music and then my life would just go down again. And then I'd say, no, what? I need to stop, I need to stop doing this. And then I'd go back up again, start doing music and da-da-da. So it's just been like that for me in my life, innit? So I put it down to that. And then now I've literally just been like, you know what? Sack it. So I've been sober nearly 2 years now. So I'm kind of proud of that. And since I have been sober, it's been like just on a rise, on an up and up and up. Hence the reason why I'm here. Hence the reason why you're hearing from me now. Do you know what I mean? And it's never going to stop. So, I mean, I'm never going to go back to getting high and drinking hard and all of that business again. Do you know what I mean? So it's always just going to be a rise for me now. Do you know what I mean? So you're going to hear a lot from me, like in years to come. And I'm never going to stop. That's what I meant. Yeah.
So in some way, you did get caught up.
I got caught up, yes, in terms of being on the back end. Like, you know, like a lot of, you know, road people, whatever, they sell drugs, innit? Well, I was a person on the other end and I was taking the drugs, do you know what I mean? So I was just literally just in your trap houses, just getting high 24/7, not doing nothing with my life. I'd get up, I'd go work, finish my work, get high again, and I'll be there all night, wake up, do the same thing over and over and over and over again. So yes, I got caught up in it, but that's never, ever, ever happening again. Like, I'm so much in a different space now. It's unbelievable, do you know what I mean? I feel good, I feel fresh, I feel like I can conquer the world.
What do you want people to see now when they see you?
I want to see that, I want people to see that when you're down, that's not it, do you know what I mean? You can, you know, revive yourself and come back and do better and live a better life, do you know what I mean? I can be the, what's the word? I can be the example of that, do you know what I mean? And I've got a couple of songs that even, you know what I mean, give the inspiration of that tune, do you know what I mean? So, like, when I was talking about my, you know, the drugs and whatever, I've got a tune called Drugs, so that explains just a little bit, it dives in a little bit into how things were for me at that time, so check out that tune, Drugs. And then I've got a new one coming out called Dust Off the Dirt. And that's just literally like what I was explaining a minute ago. It's about being down and out, but then saying, you know what, I'm gonna dust the dirt off me, and I'm gonna, you know what I mean, do better with myself and whatever like that. So that's a, you know, inspirational tune, and I feel like I'm gonna keep making those type of tunes to enlighten people, especially the people that are properly feeling like they're stuck and they ain't got no other option. Like, this is just me. I'm just this is my world. This is my reality. Like, I want to kind of let those people know, say, wow, that you can do more.
What are your goals and ambitions?
Mine is just obviously to be the biggest artist, be the biggest rap artist out here, and obviously like the main. Well, let's say the main thing. Obviously, win awards and all of that, yeah. But like to sell out stadiums, that'd be the greatest for me, because that means I know, yeah, that all of those people have gone out there, bought tickets to see ManLikeFlints. Like, for me, that is like the ultimate verification to say, yo, this guy really is it. Do you know what I mean? If millions of people are paying their own money to come and see me, and then they're coming out and they're rocking with me as well, I need to get to that space, do you know what I mean? While I'm performing in front of thousands, hundreds and thousands, do you know what I mean? Once I get there, I'll know I'm that guy.
Imagine that people were paying not to see you.
Yeah.
A lot of people nowadays would just take the money. They wouldn't care about.
Do you know, yeah, I'll be one of those rappers still up there on the windows, making a beat on the window, rapping, still making my music. If there was no industry, you couldn't make no money from music, nothing, I'd still be doing that. That would be me.
Give us 3 words that define you.
creative, talented, and ambitious. Yeah.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
Right about now, literally, I just get my inspiration from how I'm feeling, because everything is about feeling for me now. It's all about energies, having the correct energy around me and all of that, and then spreading the right energy as well.
Give us a little bit of insight into your creative process. How does putting a track together kind of work its way to finding a final product?
Let's say I start off with the drums, right? Boom. Put on the drums, boom, 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 and they're like, yeah, this is what I'm feeling, right? And then literally I'll start looking around for like the bass. Then I start looking around for the bass. And then once I've realized, okay, yeah, this is it, and I start getting gassed up, I'm like, yeah, right, I'm onto something now. And then I'm just like, I just feel gassed. And then, yeah, then I just start adding other elements to it, do you know what I mean? And then literally as I'm adding on stuff, I'm thinking about the melody that I want for the chorus, or I'm thinking about the bars that I want for the chorus. I'm thinking about the concept that I want for the tune. Do you know what I mean? It's coming together as I'm creating. Hence the reason why I don't really like to take beats from other people and then just spit over it. Because for me personally, I don't get those vibes. That's the reason why I like to start from scratch. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I start thinking, and then obviously once the beat's done, I will do a little rough copy, you know, a little run through or whatever like that. Sometimes it takes a couple of days. Sometimes I just bang it out all in one day. Yeah, and then I do a rough copy. I listen to that over and over again. Put it in the car, listen to it in the car. Okay, what do I need to fix? What, do you know what I mean? Do I need to bring up any sounds? Do I need to lower any sounds? Da, 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 da. Then, do you know what I mean? I'll come home, go over it again. So I'll go over it a little bit over and over and over. And then when I feel like, right, I'm ready, then I'll go into the studio. I'll book a studio session, and then I'll just lay down the vocals in the studio. And then once I finish in the studio, I'll take it, and then I'll listen to it 100 times again over just to see if there's anything wrong with it. Sometimes I have to tweak it, sometimes I don't. Yeah. And then you come out with the master track, like, yeah, let's bag it, you know what I mean? And then you put it out, you know what I mean?
Now, imagine you're a travel agent. Sell Croydon to a holiday maker.
Sell credit to a holiday maker.
There you go.
Wait, sorry. I'll compose myself for this one. All right. Welcome to Croydon. To come here, you know, you should come here because the scenery is lovely, and you know, don't worry about the crackheads that you see on the corner or the junkies that you see, you know, drinking their tenants on the other corner. If you just walk straight, you'll see all the loveliness and all the vibrance of the culture. Do you know what I mean? The multiculture, all different cultures of the area. And I'm finding it's really hard to do because the area is just mad shit. Sorry. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
But the trams are lovely.
The trams are lovely, that's it. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, where can I say? No, I went to go and see a show in Fairfield Halls the other day. I rate Fairfield Halls. That is a nice place. You can go and watch a concert there. Do you know what I mean? So, big up Croydon, man. Like, Croydon's giving, like, there is a good community in Croydon. Don't let me, you know what I mean, think it up. It's just got really bad. But if you look past the bad, you'll see the good. Just like everywhere, I guess. And I actually moved out of Croydon for a bit. And then I've recently moved back like 2-3 years ago. And it's, to me personally, it's worse than it was. Like growing up when I was a teenager, Croydon was vibrant. Like all the shops were open. Like literally on a Saturday, I remember going shopping like for the whole day in Croydon. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it was sick. Do you know what I mean? And that's where you'd go. You can go and check gal, church a whole heap of gal in a Croydon. It was proper like West End. Do you know what I mean? But I've gone away. I've come back now. All I see is just bare alcoholics, like just on the street, like bare alcoholics. It's mad. Like I literally saw. I was in McDonald's one time. I looked out the window. I see somebody on the floor. I thought he was dead. Then somebody went to go and help him. He weren't dead. He was just drunk. So he got up and he got his can and he just started drinking his can. I thought the guy was dead. And then I come out of McDonald's, I walk down the road, and then I see another one lying on the bench, just like out of it like that. I'm just like, this place is just nuts.
If I was to say one thing so that people can take you serious?
Listen to the music and watch the work rate. Do you know what I mean? And then you'll see, wow, this guy really is serious. There ain't no stopping this man.
Is there anything else that you would like to add?
Go and check out my my single out right now, On Fire. And then obviously keep an eye out because I'm dropping music every single month. So every month you can go on my YouTube, you'll see another video, a new video, do you know what I mean? So then my next single is called Dust Off the Dirt. There's going to be a music video to that. So go and check that out. Go and check out all my tunes, On Fire, Dust Off the Dirt. Obviously the tune that I just performed, Bang Like Me, you can get them all platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere, do you know what I mean? Check out my Instagram, check out my TikTok. Go on my SoundCloud. If you go on the SoundCloud, you'll see, like when I literally just finished something, I'll upload it on SoundCloud. So if you want exclusives, go to SoundCloud, do you know what I mean? But all my socials, check them out and just keep an eye on it, do you know what I mean? Just watch the ride, watch the space.
And what are your socials?
My socials, everything at ManLikeFlints. Go on Instagram, type in ManLikeFlints. If you're on TikTok all day, go to TikTok, type in ManLikeFlints. Listen to Spotify, go to Spotify, type in ManLikeFlints. You'll find me.